skuggan nætur, kaldi vindur hvíslar leyndar sögur. Blóðið fellur eins og regn á steina. Heimur í glötum, himinn í rottnum. Skuggar og sólir stríði kalla, raddir djúpar hjörtu falla. Skuggar og sólir örlög skrá, sálir syngja dáðinn ná. Sverðir, draugar dansa í þoku svört, jörðin græt. Fjöllin nötra, hver er guðinn sem horfið þótra? Hver er maðurinn sem stendur óbugaður? Hver er sál mín, týnd í skýjum? Skuggar og sólir stríði kalla, raddir djúpar hjörtu falla. Skuggar og sólir örlög skrá, sálir syngja dáðinn á þær. Í skugga mána brenndur draumur, blóð á jörðu fer hjarta stríða. Köldum vindi svarar enginn. Undir frystum mána kallaðu, kallaðu, sverð og sál. Við munum falla. Undir frystum mána, hlustaðu, hlustaðu. Kynslóðir gráta, dauðinn vaknar. Í fjarska heyrast þungar raddir, brjóst slær með þrumu á hlaupi.
Oh yeah, the beast theories are great.
Fótspor brenna í mjöld og mól.
In addition to some really cool jam monsters, they also do contain some player options that you can consider. Not all of them are super broken, like if you have someone wanting to do a character like Pimp Rocket's Descent, it has the Skinwalkers, which is basically a way to do that without penalizing them a level. There are some player options as far as the The same things you can put on a monster to make them more intimidating, you can offer to a player in exchange for levels. You can have half-dragon characters at the cost of 2 player levels.
Well, that would be
Yeah. And there's also rules to basically spend resources to buy those levels back. But generally you hold off on letting them have access to those till later in the game. Like I would suggest not before level.
Blóð í snjónum dansar hardu. Stormar öskra í fjöllum gráum. Vatni djúpu. Grýlukerti hanga í fjúku. Kleparði máni fylgir mér. Högg á skildi dynur hátt. Jörðin titrar undir fótum. Ég dóttir þrumunnar í hjarta mínu. Eldur brennur. Ég dóttir þrumunnar. Enginn vindur sem ég þekkti, tími og völva mig sveik. Ég klíf ský með sverði ljósins á samt drópum í bardaga. Skuggar dansa, jörðin græn. nætur, frostið gælir við sárin. Hjarta slær í takt við þrumur.
No.
Not either. It just comes down to more knowing your paint more than anything.
Exactly.
This is the bigger
Hey.
one.
We're live.
Sweet.
And
March
that's
20,
just
2026.
You got some reverb going there, sir.
I got my laptop running. Let me mute that one. There we go.
Think it's equinox or some kind of thing going on today for the 20th.
Isn't today the first day of spring or some shit?
Yes, that's
At
what I'm trying to talk
midnight.
about.
That's why it's 70 degrees outside here.
Yep.
It was snowing last weekend.
The groundhog was wrong.
It's supposed to be 80 on Sunday, I think.
Why would you want to listen to a damn rodent?
Well, you know, he's got a bunch of people bamboozled, but that's not my problem.
doesn't hurt to have some superstitions.
No, that's true. That's true. So let's see, where did we leave off? Oh yeah, Roran has made buddy with a whole bunch of kobolds.
Yep.
The party was following the horde that had raided Greenest. And let's see what else. You were hunting for the monk who has the from Candlekeep that has all the information. And let's see, have I missed anything?
Mhm. Nope. If I remember correctly, we were either going to go back to inform or verify the location first, then go back.
Yes, it seemed like everyone wanted to continue forward to find the exact location. I think the kobolds also mentioned there was like another party up ahead, didn't they? Not like us party, like there was another group of them and they were straggling behind them, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
Something
the
like
rear guard is what they had called them.
Yes, the rear guard.
So, as the evening draws on, what are you all doing? Are you gonna try and keep moving across throughout the night, or are you gonna camp here, move on in the morning?
Remember, we had found a cavern
cave.
in the cliffs to hide in.
That's right, the perfect cave.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. So that's where we're gonna pick up. In the cave, it's dry, it's comfy, it's got a lot of headroom, extra headroom above the dwarf, enough headroom for the dragonborn, and plenty of space. Are you going to build a fire in here? What is the camping situation?
I mean, is the cave big enough to accommodate a fire without smoking us out?
Yeah, it actually has the way the cave is designed had been created by the grace of the nature gods. Smoke will go right up and out the front entrance without accumulating inside the cave itself. It is literally the perfect cave.
If we
Closed off, easily defended, dry floor. It's awesome.
would it give away position if we built a fire? Like, is it high in the air so where somebody far away could see it, or is it kind of down lower?
There's at least one turn in the passage that leads into the main chamber, so there won't be any direct light.
Yeah, I say build a fire.
What's everybody think?
So, and like, we don't think the smoke would just like billow out the cave entrance and reveal it. Well, okay, never mind. The kobolds have a fire going out there, right?
Yeah.
Why, yes, they sure do.
Yeah, then let's light up a fire. It's not like they'll think there's new smoke there or anything.
And is this cave a dead end, or does it continue beyond the bend?
Oh no, it's a dead end.
Oh, okay.
This is highly defensible. Only one person could get through the main passageway at a time. So it's a natural defilade.
I said we build a house.
Yeah, let's live here now, guys. Homestead time.
Now let's build a fire.
Okay. So there's 4 of y'all. What are each of you doing?
Looking at the druid, asking him, "Can't you create bonfire?" What I mean, what the hell?
Of course, and I sort of do some sleight of hand, and I try and use like flint and steel to like light flint and tinder to light the fire.
Give me a dexterity check. Unless you have sleight of hand.
I have survival, but I don't have sleight of hand.
Okay, survival will do. But you did say you were trying to be sneaky about it and use flint and steel.
Yeah,
Trying to
do I'll
deceive
do it
me?
with the sleight of hand.
Deception?
Sleight of hand. Get
What, you want perception?
perception.
I'm terrible at
There,
perception.
there,
No,
Bishop.
I'm not bad at perception. Not.
Oh yeah, he totally pulls off the bonfire trick.
Yeah. So I'm starting. Maybe he is a druid after all, in my mind.
Well, now I'll look to Bishop and I'll say, Bishop, do you participate in the herb? And I'll pull out the long and old leaf I have in my pocket.
Nice.
Sure.
Come here, Bishop, and regale me with some of your stories as we smoke on this pipe.
I'll tell him stories of from my teachings as a younger cleric. Let me see. And I'll tell him some of the glorious victories Tempest had, and how he's led me to some glorious battles. With a little bit of embellishment, of course.
Of course.
All right. Foshes, the huntress, what are you doing? We got fire going. We got pipes being smoked.
Doing what I do best and staying invisible or stealth and just watching everybody and making sure that nothing bad's going on. Anybody's going to end up showing up uninvited.
So are you inside the cave watching out, or are you
Yes.
inside the cave watching the other members of the party?
Around the corner at the cave entrance, keeping a watch.
Yes. Yep.
All right. Give me a stealth roll, please.
Oh.
Oh. So So you're standing there in the cave entrance, looking out. All right. And Zarek, what are you doing, sir?
I'm probably sitting by the fire playing my lute.
Ooh, are you partaking in the long and all leaf with us?
No, he's just practicing a few old songs that he is used to playing in these situations.
Lean over to Bishop and say, "What a bunch of prudes."
Making my
performance.
embellished stories even more dramatic with the lute.
I'm 11. I'm rusty.
It's not horrible, but it's not the worst and it's not the best. If somebody would throw a coin at you, if you were doing the whole playing on a street corner trying to earn a living, you would at least get a coin.
Okay.
So you all have basically bedded down for the night. And is there anything else going to happen?
No plans for Odontus.
Level up.
Oh, ye wishful thinking. All right. Well, as the night wanes on, you all fall asleep. And while you're asleep, you all dream. It's a interesting dream. As it starts out, relatively simple. It's as if you're watching a conversation between several people around a table. They all have a glow about them. There's men and women and halflings and dwarves and as you're watching, there seemed to be a heated debate, but you can't hear anything in the dream. It's like you're watching, but you aren't actively participating. And as you're watching, you see another man step out from around a chair, and you see that he's got this wicked looking curved dagger in his hand. And he walks up behind the woman who has long black hair. And he tilts the head to one side and plunges the dagger down right at the point, at the base of her throat, and then rips it sideways. The glow around her blinks out instantly, and her body slumps to the floor, at which point the other members at the table immediately burst into arguing, and the dwarf flips the table and chaos reigns, and then they all storm out. And the guy holding the dagger smiles, sheathes the dagger, still covered in blood, and turns and walks away. And then the rest of the night passes, and you wake up.
Odontos. That's some wild shit. You should have. I got to tell you about this dream I just had. And I'll tell Odontos about this dream. That weed. I don't know, man. It was some heavy duty stuff.
Oh, I had something similar. There must have been something laced on that. Ugh. I'll have to put the
Do
herb down for a while.
do I overhear them talking about this?
Yeah,
Yeah, we're not trying to keep a secret.
yeah, yeah. I mean, it's a cave. I mean, there's no hiding whispers in this place.
I'll be right.
Everybody's hearing everything.
I'll be right back. Gotta run upstairs. I'm listening.
Okay.
Oh dang. So I'm not the only one that saw that murder.
Oh my god, you saw it too?
You wouldn't think it was... Remind me again, what all do we know about what's going on in the world as far as the divine?
In terms of the divine,
Yeah,
give me a religion check. I mean, you know the basics. The goddess of magic, Mistra, was slain some 20 years ago and has caused the chaos in the magic.
got a 6.
Yeah. You you don't really know what's going on in terms of the religious world at large at the present, aside from your own religion.
Okay.
Did anybody recognize the woman in the dreams, or anybody recognize anyone from around that table? I sure didn't.
Are you sure
No.
you didn't? You're a cleric.
Yeah, I love it all. I
Give me a religion roll. Maybe you did.
a religion.
Maybe you didn't.
A religion.
By God, you're a dwarf. You'd better at least recognize one of them.
20.
Well, you definitely saw Morden.
Oh,
The god of the dwarves was one of the individuals at the table.
so I'll relay this. The table was surrounded by gods. I saw Mord in there. He's the one that flipped the table over.
You saw Mistra was the woman with the black hair that was slain.
Oh,
She was the goddess of magic. You recognized the guy wielding the knife, Sirik, god of murder.
it's just an all-around bunch of gods doing godly shit.
Looked like they were having some kind of debate about something, and
Wait, so you're telling me we just witnessed the murder of Mistra?
Yes.
The murder of Mistra? Jesus Christ.
well, there's no Jesus here. I have no idea what you're referring to, sir.
Sorry, that's my uncle. I always think of him when I hear crazy news.
It's Tempest Christ. Tempest Christ Almighty.
My uncle would have loved to hear this news. He loves hearing weird things. Jesus Christ.
Wrong gaming system, sir. You must check into the real world for that one. So yeah, you all four of you, had a vision of
Hi, Drake. What's up, Sven? We had a visitor.
the murder of Mistra.
Who would have
Crap.
thought?
Those of you who have religious persuasions, and this includes the quote-unquote druid, give me a religion check.
Another?
Man, that druid did awesome.
I didn't talk about it where I came from at all. Whatever this is.
What do you need? Another religion check?
Another religion check.
Oof.
Oh yeah.
Dare I do mine? Can I do mine?
Yeah, absolutely.
Why not?
You never know. You could roll a natural 20.
Almost.
So, Zarek,
Yes.
Something triggers in your teachings as a young acolyte before you were granted the powers of the paladin about it's a very esoteric recollection that you have where when a god dies, they don't actually die. Their power gets passed on to another.
Huh.
But no one has risen as the new avatar to take Mistress' place yet. At least they haven't made themselves known, because magic in the world is still wonky.
That explains. Now that I think of it, that explains a lot. Oh. Say, given what we've witnessed and what I know of the gods, there is an heir among mortals to be found.
There's a who what?
An heir among mortals. Gods don't die.
That one just did.
Its physical form, yes. Its powers don't linger in that form.
So you're,
If a god truly died, things would get out of hand all too often. Especially when you consider the dragon gods and how often they bicker.
so you're saying there's like a mortal running around here with Mistra powers?
Yes,
Oh my
yet to be found. They may not even know it themselves.
So it could be a kid?
Could be a kid, priest.
A priest?
Only Mister would really know who, in the case of her death, and she can't answer us right now.
Since my religious role was really bad, I'm gonna ask him. So that vision we saw is that common knowledge? Did everyone know that that was how Vistra got killed by that specific god? Has this been talked about before? Is this known?
Is it?
You've never heard of it. If anybody in the major religious sects at any place in the world at this time in this time frame had a vision of this, it would be widespread, and there would be a hunt going to find Mistress Air.
So the god of murder killed the god of magic and pissed
Yeah.
all the other gods off.
That's what it looked like, for
That,
sure.
that's one way of looking at it, yeah.
This is some insane news. Then are you sure we didn't all hallucinate it?
Well, I mean, why would we all hallucinate the same thing if it didn't really happen?
Yeah.
That's true. Maybe those tricky cultists are trying to play tricks on us.
That was some really good herb, man.
Exactly. Some
I,
really
be-
good
I
I
believe
mean,
Tempest.
gods are not beneath asking mortals for help.
I believe Tempest sent this as a message to us all.
Well, you say that the air must be among the mortals. And so far, I'm the only one. We're the only group I know that has had a vision. Might mean something.
Huh?
You see how John just stretch his hand out and say, "Firebolt, firebolt," and I assume nothing happens.
What should we do if we find this mortal on Earth walking around? What do I mean? What then?
Surely we deliver him to one of the protections of one of your churches or temples.
Well, if we're getting specific, we need to get them to the Church of Mistra. They'll know how to. They'll know more about restoring the divinity of the goddess of magic. I can ask my. I can ask the head of my order once we get back to Candlekeep, if necessary.
Everybody give me an intelligence check. Or wisdom, if your wisdom's higher. Intelligence or wisdom, whichever is higher.
They're the same, so.
Man. The only question you really wonder is, the hell does this have to do with Tiamat? Because you didn't, in the dream, you didn't see a seven-headed Hydra dragon goddess or Bahamut, the silver dragon god, or any of the other monster gods. Hell, even the elf god wasn't at the table. But it feels odd that you just made friends with a bunch of kobolds who are all about, you know, the Dragon Queen and getting a horde together for the Dragon Queen, and yet here we are, weird dream about the murder of Mistra.
Tiamat has something to do with it. The Dragon Queen, that bitch.
Oh, I highly doubt that. She would have her cultists shouting it to anyone within earshot if she had done something like that.
Maybe,
You would have a massive crusade from Bahamut's side if it had happened.
maybe Tiamat has found the person that has the powers and imprisoned them. Something. She's got something to do with it.
Maybe they're among the cultists and don't realize it.
You
Bishop,
mean
give me another religion check.
you mean the one with all the powers could be a cultist? A religion?
Yes.
I,
You can pretty much surmise that if the god of murder had killed Mistra, maybe the followers of the god of murder are actively hunting for the heir. Could be something to think about. And you all know that the the clerics of Mistra are in significant decline. Their their religion is falling apart because, well, magic doesn't work. Just stuff to think about.
Adantos, this is too much. I need some more of that weed.
I'm out. That was the last. That was my last one.
Damn it.
There's not much we can do about it right now. We'll inquire when we get back to Candlekeep.
Oh, I don't even know if we should inquire about it. I feel like we should just keep our ears out for any nice information, but I don't think we should be putting any of it out there.
I'm sure the monks are aware when to keep a secret. Something
Everyone
like
just like
this.
scoffs at this. Sure, I'm sure they'll keep the secret.
You don't recall anybody at Candlekeep talking about anything of this nature, much less being aware of the current events that are going on with the cult of the dragon. That's one of the reasons why they sent you to get the monk.
Well, let's do what we can here. See if we can get enough information to get our monk friend out. Hopefully he isn't dead.
Maybe it's the monk.
Who knows? Could be anyone at this point. We
Well,
need to do what we can to deal with their current situation first, though.
let's go get the monk. Oh no, we're not getting
Let's
the monk. We're just getting information from the monk. About the monk, right?
about the camp. We'll head back to Green Nest, get a raiding party together, then take the camp.
That's right. We already got information about the camp.
Yeah, we're just verifying the location.
All right. And by this point, I mean the fire had long since burned out. There is kind of a smoky spot on the ceiling of the cave. Uh, the air still it's actually quite nice. There's enough warmth in the cave that you were comfortable throughout the night, even without a bedroll. And it is mid mid morning when you finally emerge from the cave entrance. When you get outside, the kobolds are gone. As you
Well,
re-enter the camping spot where you fought the cultist.
Probably for the better.
Well, you're pretty sure that kobolds don't like sunlight to begin with, so at least not by choice. And even though they were friendly, they were still cultists. So as you look around the camp, what are you doing?
Did they leave anything behind, or
Ooh, give me some kind of search check. Survival, investigation, perception.
an 11?
You notice there are tracks headed to the southeast in the direction away from Greenest.
Okay. I'll point that out to the group.
interesting.
Seems our camp is in that direction.
We still don't want to run into the rear guard. That's what I don't want to happen.
I would agree. If at all possible, I would prefer to stay hidden. I'm not sure what they'll have in store for us, to be honest.
All right. So you're gonna head out. Nobody's doing anything else around the camp.
I'll double check that it's like there's no new footprints like from humanoids, like that they have check that they didn't get come picked up by another new group or something.
Okay. Investigation. Man, you cannot get that herb out of your mind. That was some good herb.
Or some bad herb, depending on how you consider all these damn rolls now. God. Oh, my memory's still a bit foggy. Now, were the humanoid footprints the longer ones or the short ones with the claws? Hmm.
And Foe, what are you doing, ma'am? Yo,
Have we
Kaz,
lost foe?
Sorry, what happened?
what is your character doing?
Following to wherever that we're going.
Okay. And so the cat is standing indifferent as Adantos stands with his eyes glazed over from the weed he smoked last night, and Zerik's pointing out some footprints that head to the southeast. And Bishop, what is your character doing?
In the morning, trying to shake off that hangover from that weed.
Okay. And the dwarf is like Adantos, some good weed, man. All right. So you follow the tracks, turn around, head back to Greenest.
I think we,
Wait,
we follow the tracks.
Our goal is to confirm the location, then yeah, we'd follow the tracks. If we think we have enough information to rally a raiding party, we should just go back to Greenest.
They want to know exactly where it was, and isn't it like wasn't it another like tens of miles or something away from here?
it's likely still a ways away.
Okay.
So as you're walking through the winding gullies that that lead through this mesa-like terrain with spires of rock on either side, everybody give me a wisdom check.
Check wisdom. Ooh.
Bishop, you and Zerk, well, Bishop specifically, uh, as you're walking along, you get the hairs on the back of your neck start to prickle up, like something feels off. Zarek, you have the same kind of feeling, except your scales ruffle. Being a being a paladin, a conquest paladin. As you come around a corner, you realize that just up ahead is a perfect place for an ambush. And you notice Bishop stop. Just stop. Just not another step.
Okay. Um,
God.
so describe the area real quick. Is it just like a
The area in front of you is where the trail winds between a gap between two rock outcroppings. And there's plenty of brush, but the rock outcroppings on either side of the trail just it's a blind corner, lots of places to hide. It feels right.
if ever we were going to run into the rear guard, it would be here.
Are you thinking they're up ahead?
I'm thinking if there's a way we can ambush the ambushers, we need to figure it out.
I'll close my eyes and give a big like sniff and then also like listen out with my ears and see if I can like hear anything, people trying to be sneaky, maybe weapons clashing against a rock or something, try and hear or smell for if anyone's around here.
Okay.
Oh, our tokens aren't on the map yet?
No,
I was gonna
not
say,
yet.
they're still on the other map. Okay.
Do you want a perception check or anything?
Yes, please.
Nope, the belief is still working. It's working strong.
Holy crap.
For shizzle. You should be sneaking around.
Okay. Let's go into stealthing. Ooh.
You think you're hidden. You think you're very well hidden. And give me a moment to get you all added to the map. Are you talking about bad guys or bad dice rolls? Time for dice color change.
That's what I'm literally doing right now. Well, I'm a combat character. I was just getting rid of all of my nat ones out of combat. It was tactical. I swear.
I would hope so.
So you've pulled up at a stop. So, Adantos, you didn't detect anything.
I was like, what are you guys talking about? There's no one here.
All right.
Perception?
If you're wanting to look for an ambush,
Yeah, something's going on here.
you definitely you, you have definitely discovered that there is a ambush happening. You maybe it was the fact that you heard a rock clatter down one of the rock outcroppings, or the fact that there's no animal noise. You realize that this is definitely an ambush.
They're around here.
This is likely the spot where the rear guard is set up.
For shizzle, they're around here somewhere. I can smell them. Filthy, filthy kobolds. I smell them. But I can't see them.
All right, Kaz, you are standing in the middle of the roadway. You said that you're hiding. Move your character into some brush or something.
I can't. There's nothing that I can see.
Yeah, are we on a map?
Oh God. Okay.
Yeah, you haven't put us back on the map yet. We're still on the old map.
Dirt.
I even clicked like find my token and
Oh,
it
here we
didn't
go.
find it, so I was like, oh, here we go.
Let me fix. Okay.
Are you able to move your character
Yep. You said move it where?
into some brush? You're hiding. You're a rogue.
Okay.
Okay. You guys see the cat going into the brush. She doesn't say anything. She just goes.
Well, but Bishop had said for Foshes to go sneak, so
Yeah, they're around here somewhere. You can't smell them? The dirty kobolds. They're setting up an ambush.
it just smells very leafy around here. It also sounds very, very leafy around here. Like Dante says, like he slows down towards the end of the sentence and has a bit of a blank look on his face.
I guess we should go off into the bushes. See if they're. See if Faux Shizzle finds anything and brings back any information.
Is this something of yours?
Do we want to try and all of us walk ahead? I'm pretty good at sneaking.
You're gonna walk into an ambush?
I mean, like through the forest.
I mean, I think it's fair to say that I am not sneaking.
You are definitely not a sneaker.
All right then.
I mean you're in freaking plate mail. You're definitely not a sneaker. You and Bishop both. You don't sneak.
Dantos and the cat are the sneaky ones.
Yes, I'll like look towards Zarek and Bishop. I'll say, should I sneak around on the opposite side?
I think so.
Okay, I'll try and start sneakily making my way this way. Hey, it's better than a 1. I thought it was a 1 for a second.
It thought about it. Your eyes are still kind of glassy from that long in a leaf. That was really good, Herb. All right, and Zarek. What is your action?
I am going to wait.
Okay. Everybody roll initiative.
There we go. That's more like it. The combat has started. Odontus hopefully will change his ways.
All right, Bishop. Hey, nobody's done anything. Zarek's standing in the middle of the road. You don't know where the damn cat went to, and you turn around and Odontus is gone too. He's not next to Zarek anymore. You turn your you turn and look away for 1 second.
And
What are you doing, sir?
well, he's trying to take some cover over here in this bushy area because he knows there's some stinking kobolds out there, and he is going to for now he's going to take the doge action.
And just stand there. Okay.
Yeah, because
Not moving. Just dodge. Just dodging.
yeah, because I don't know where they're at. The cat hasn't responded back or anything, so I don't know where they are. So I am going to take the doge action.
Very good. Very good. Pass your turn.
And where is dodge? Dodge should be on here.
Odontos. What are you doing,
Um,
sir?
uh, Odontos will continue. But like, does we went to the initiative? But is that because we think we've been made, or just because like that's just what we're doing
Well,
narratively?
you got two packs of Indians trying to sneak up on each other, and
Perfect.
I'll
Okay,
just
no,
leave
gotcha.
it at
Yes, we're
that.
just doing it. Okay, perfect. Turn by turn. All right. Then I will continue to try and like sneak up since I don't know or think I've been made yet.
And give me a
Stealthily.
stealth roll as you move through the underbrush.
That's why I'm not moving.
You you stepped on a you stepped on a dry branch or something because as you're moving you stepped on something and you hear a loud crack and you look down at your foot and yeah you stepped on a bloody stick. You weren't
Okay.
sure if it was loud enough to alert everybody and their brother, but it definitely made noise.
All right, then I will like accidentally doing this. I'll quickly crouch down, and as my bonus action, I'll shift to get some of my advantage because I feel like the fight's about to start.
Okay.
Which gives me this, and then this. That's it for me.
Kaz, you and Bishop give me a perception check.
Oof.
Oof.
I can't see over the bushes.
Kaz, you hear bushes rustling directly east and a little bit north of where you're at. Sort of in that direction.
find out who they are. How close are they?
You, uh, all four of you hear something coming from right there. You definitely know there's something right there.
Does it sound big?
Oh, it sounds big. Not not like elephant or rhinoceros size or dinosaur or dragon size, but something big enough to definitely make enough noise that it's easily spotted.
Okay.
Adontos, give me a perception check.
Oh, okay, perfect. This is why I shifted. Come on, baby. Oh, damn, fucking hell.
You shifted. What are you? What'd you shift into?
You
More like
you hear
my.
something in that direction.
All right, damn. You've seen it before, Bishop, but just like my face gets like more bestial. You know, my nose kind of starts sticking out a bit more. My ears sort of point up, get more
Ah,
furry on the face. I'm wild shaping as I constantly tell you guys. This is me wild shaping.
Give me another perception check, Adontos. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You definitely heard something right there. Uh, Several branches break, and you might have heard a grunt of disgust from a humanoid type voice.
Got it.
All right, Kaz, Foe, Shizzle. What are you doing?
I am going to stealthily investigate the on the right of the second tree to where I was told there was something there that I possibly heard.
Okay. How are you? Are you moving over there? Or are you going to scurry through the underbrush? Are you going to pop up and run? What you doing?
Stealthily pop up and run, pop up and hide while moving.
Okay.
Do I see anything from here?
Give me a stealth roll.
sneaky, sneaky. Oof.
You see a human. He is he looks a little bit different than the other cultists that you've seen. He looks like he's a little more put together. He's wearing basically black leather, and he has a they have a red like mantle on their shoulders. Not quite shoulder boards, not quite a cape, more like it just comes down a little bit over the shoulders. It's like a really, really, really short cape, like something that you would put on a 7-year-old, except an adult man is trying to wear it. And it's red, and he is definitely armed to the teeth. So what are you doing? He does not seem to have noticed you, more specifically.
I'm going to sit here and observe, or stand here and observe the guy, because I don't know if we should attack him or not.
Okay. I mean, he's within like 3 steps of you. He could, he hasn't noticed you, so you've got to drop on him if you need to. All right. So you're just going to hold your action?
Yes.
Okay. Passing the turn. Adantos, give me another perception check. Yes, sir.
Hell no. I think I have advantage.
It's a
But
good thing you
that'll
got
help.
advantage.
Oh, it'll help.
All right, Zarek.
I'm gonna hold where I'm at. Uh, I will do a perception in the direction we heard things.
Okay.
Oh, 98.
Yeah, yeah. You definitely know there's something over to your east and essentially due north. But there's absolutely nothing in the roadway. You haven't seen anybody yet.
Uh, at that point, I'm just gonna move a bit forward cautiously. Uh, I will attempt to do it with some stealth, but 17. So
Yeah, you dropped a natural 20. Man, that disadvantage sucks wearing heavy armor.
17 in heavy armor is still pretty fucking good.
Yeah,
Right?
I'm not gonna complain about a 17.
For
Oh,
sure.
up there.
yeah. I mean, the only way you're sneaking up the center of a road wearing heavy plate in what is clearly an ambush would be if you rolled a natural 20, which you did, but you
Yeah.
dropped it because of the disadvantage. So yeah, you're like plod, 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 clank, 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 clank. Yep, and there you are.
Oh, I am only gonna move 20 feet, so I am already in action, but past my turn.
Okay.
I will be right back.
I need you to go get some gallons of milk. Okay.
Okay, this is gonna take longer than I thought.
How long?
I want to say 10 minutes.
Okay.
Sounds like a break.
Drive safe. We'll be here when you get back. Everybody take a break.
10-minute break. All right, I'll set the timer. We'll go to be right back.
Svartur himinn, ráður sjó, blóði rennur, vindurinn hvíslar, sverð og skjöldur, eldri en tíminn, hver andar dráttur, loforð brotið. Hrafnar svífa í kaldan bláma, jörðin brennur í drómsins táma.
Frostið klófest, jörðin þjár, blóði kalar, vild og hár.
Eldur lifir, vatnið þagnar, sálir gráta, heimur magnar, eilífar fjallanna, raddir þar kalla. Svaraðu, svaraðu með sverð í hendi. Sjórinn grætur, grimmur og djúpur, vindar víla á jörðum þrúgum.
Skugginn dansar, ljósin brotna, dáðinn syngur, lífið þokar. Í myrkri erum við, í ljósi deyjum souls are lost. The wind, it howls a ghostly tune. Mountains rise like ancient kings. Ravens circle with blackened wings. A storm of swords, the earth it screams.
Blood on snow, blood on stone. Through the ice, our fate is sown.
Echoes of the war horns cry beneath the moon's unblinking eye.
The drums of fate
Beat ever loud, we stand as one.
unbroken, proud, hope.
Skuggar brotna, ljósin gróa, hafið sé, hefin ráma.
Hafi grætur, ljómar sverða, sálir mæta, eilíf frost, eilíf fjötrar, í drómi dæð og skuggar mæla.
Are we the only ones here?
Looks like it.
I even let the nice music run a little bit longer. My wife just asked me to do something just about this time to come back. Roaring still gone?
Yeah,
Horror still gone?
haven't heard them.
Maybe I should just let the music play. So I see you guys booted out all the Iranian female soccer players, huh?
We did? No, they left voluntarily.
I think one of them stayed though, still, right? Or did they all go
Yeah,
back?
no. They all had the option to
Right,
just like stay. They
right,
all of them did, and some of them were going to, then chose not to. The issue comes from the fact that you don't know what threats have been made against their families back home.
right. Yeah,
Like,
but one of them still
yeah,
stayed, right? One of them's still there.
yeah. I think at least one of them stayed.
She must not have any family.
Well, that or doesn't like them.
Right. Oh man.
No,
I used to have a
it's a shitty situation all around with that.
I used to have a buddy at work. His name was Gadradi. Was his last name Gadradi? He was Iranian, and I used to back in the early '80s. You know, he was a buddy of mine. I was like, "Hey man, why'd you leave? Why'd you leave your country?" He said, "I didn't like the government, so I ran."
I ran too far away.
He was a pretty cool dude.
My last CO was an Iranian American. So when the Gulf War broke out, they sent us as far fucking away from the Persian Gulf as they could get it. And he ended up losing his command because he was a shitty fucking CO.
Oh, was he? Where did Ron go?
To the store.
Oh, jeez. You want to just go without him, or? Well, I guess we pretty much can't, can we? We only got three of
No,
us.
pretty much need him. Fortunately, it's a really small town, smallish town. Beauty of living in a small town is everything's close.
Yes. Depends. For me, if I said a small town, God, you would have to drive like half an hour to get to a store. Then I guess I'm probably more thinking of a rural town than a small town.
So I grew up in a tiny town, and the nearest grocery store was 45 minutes by car.
Yeah.
Damn, fuck that. I think I'd have moved.
Small towns are a dying breed in Australia. If they don't have any industry. I mean, the only small towns that work are the mining towns, but they're like they're almost company towns, if you know what I mean.
Yep.
Right.
Like everyone there is, for the company, and it's all based around the one thing. And like we had a lot of, like we got the Bruce Highway, which is basically like a road that runs up the entire like coast of Australia on the right side, and it's like our main highway, and it obviously ran through a bunch of towns, and that's how a lot of towns survived, especially like on like the main street where they had like shops, so people would stop in on the road trips and things like that. But then obviously to drive to a town, you have to go through all the stoplights and all of this. So what did they do? They make a bypass, obviously, right, around the
Yep.
town. So because it speeds up it by your travel a ton because you're no longer having to stop for all this stuff. But you no longer have to stop for the stuff, and therefore the towns start dying because no one stops through them anymore.
Yep. That's what happened in America. All the little towns that used to be on the main drag, Route 66, they used to cut all the way across the United States from one end to the other. When they built, it used to be that if you wanted to go East Coast, West Coast, you had to take Route 66. It was the only way. And then Eisenhower built the interstate system, and now all of a sudden we got these massive interstates that don't stop for nothing. And all those little towns that had depended on travelers for tax dollars and income just dried up.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what's happened here in Australia. So unless they've got an industry to fall back on, the towns are just slowly die off. Because, like, I know, like, there's a town Toowoomba, like my grandparents grew up in, like, where my dad was born and stuff like that. And it's like it's just so the ways out of the way, and there's nothing there. Like all the young people leave, right? Like if you're young and you're born there, you go to school and then you leave, right? Like no one really stays around in these towns, which is like, as you can imagine, an issue because in 20 years there'll be no one below like 40 in the town.
Right? Well, like the little town that I grew up in, I could not wait to get the hell out of Dodge. And as soon as I could, I did, and I never looked back. I'd rather cut off my right hand than go back to that town.
Be
But
right back, putting my dinner stuff in the sink.
Okay.
cool. But living in Florida right now, we're 10 weeks out from moving north, heading up towards Caesar's part of the world.
Where at?
Nice.
We're gonna land in West Virginia on the southern border.
Ooh.
Ah, you moving permanently or just visiting?
Permanently.
Oh, nice.
Sweet.
West Virginia.
Yep. Anywhere there's not palm trees.
Oh, there ain't none there.
and Bermuda grass.
Yeah, you might find the latter. Just
Huh.
depends on who did the lawn.
Yeah, maybe.
He's
But
back.
given everything is uphill and downhill, the odds of Bermuda grass is pretty slim. I can see Kentucky bluegrass. I can see, you know,
Be careful
I,
with that. That will cut you open.
oh, I grew up in Missouri. I am well aware. It's like
Me,
it's like
I'm someone who walks around barefoot. My granddad decided to do half his lawn in it, where it was divided by the driveway. Front lawn was fine, but once you walked into that side yard, could not do it barefoot.
looking for two
All
more
right.
check marks.
yep.
Sorry.
Oopsie.
Yeah, I wasn't looking.
So who's missing?
The Aussie,
Ah,
No, I ticked it.
Crocodile Dundee. Oh, you ticked it? Who's
No,
missing?
I ticked it.
I've ticked it.
Me too.
You sure?
It's
Kaz, you
Kaz.
here?
There's Kaz.
All right, we are ready to roll. So, Zarek, you and Foe, give me perception checks.
15.
All right. Bishop, you're up.
Can I see this thing in front of me or through the bushes or anything?
You can't see through the bushes, but you know he's over. There's something over in that direction.
As
You
long as
definitely know.
Cat, for shizzle, what's up there? What's going on? And then he's gonna try to move over to here behind this bush.
Okay.
For shizzle, say anything? And then
Not if
he's
not unless she wants to break your stealth.
then he's going to um well he'll just take the dodge action again.
All right. Very good. Foe, give me a perception check with advantage.
How do I do that with advantage? It's been a while.
Click on the ADV button down at the
Bottom left.
bottom.
Oh,
You see another cultist come around the edge of the bush by the one guy. He's also wearing what looks like black leather and a red mantle, but he's carrying a spear instead of swords, and he doesn't look quite as stout. And give me another perception check, please. Okay. Adontos, perception check.
You got it.
Man, you
Well,
dropped a one.
my rolls today are like bizarre. I don't understand. I've changed dice. Who knows?
Dice fairies are not on your side today.
I
You
didn't make the
this is
prerequisite sacrifices.
this is what happens when you smoke the leaf, man. Let this be a warning to all you kids out there watching Caesar's stream. Stay away from the herb. It rots the brain, makes the rolls bad. So you see a guy with a spear step out of the bushes. He's he's kind of crouched down, sneaking, being trying to be all sneaky like, and he's
Get it.
wearing black leather and a red mantle.
Odontus is also wearing his cultist outfit, by the way.
Oh god damn.
Hold on, this isn't me retconning. If you scroll up
No, I
in
saw.
chat,
I saw him where he put it on in chat.
I put it on like before we left the camp. So okay, perfect. All right. Odontus might not try and attack. Odontus might try and slip into the pack.
Oh that fuck. Okay.
But you look like a beast.
I mean, it's a hood. They can't. I'll just keep my head down. They won't know.
You hear the bumbling fool and you see him moving through the brush as he comes around right next to the guy that you saw come out with a spear. He's also equipped with a spear. All right, Kaz, Foshiz, the Huntress. You got two bad guys standing in front of you. You are hidden. What are you doing?
I haven't seen any of them. I'm just crawling around in the bushes. I hear them, I smell them, but I can't see them.
You know what the ironic part of this is? You're creeping around in bushes in bright red plate mail as a dwarf, and they haven't seen you either.
Right?
Not sure if we want to attack him.
Well, you're going to have to make that judgment call on your own.
Nah, I'm just gonna, knowing that Dontos has the clothes on for the cultist, I'm gonna continue to watch him.
Okay, so you're not going to do anything?
Are they saying anything?
No,
Ah,
they're sneaking.
Oh, they're sneaking too, huh?
Well, yeah, they're trying to ambush the ambushies.
alright. Hmm. I'm sneaking. And I'm attacking. Whoa.
Oh, that's an opening we like to see.
Put that sneak attack on.
It
She got
was,
sneak attack?
yes.
Time for a critical.
So you draw that bow back and you let the arrow fly, and it catches this guy mid, just dead center mid chest, and you're pretty sure the arrow went all the way through him and into into the bushes behind him, because there you don't see any fletching sticking out of him as he just drops down to his knees and falls face forward, dropping the spear to the ground next to him. That was well done.
What was that? What was that noise?
Does the guy behind him hear the arrow thunk like behind him and think that that's where he's
Nope.
been? Something's happened from behind. Oh no, they're behind us.
He turns to look back at the tree line at the noise of the where the arrow hit, and then he turns back around and he realizes that his companion is face down in front of him, and a pool of blood is staining the back of his mantle and leather armor, and a pool of blood is spreading out underneath him. And there's just a hole. Yeah, just, slightly bigger than a dime. Yeah, dead as a doornail. He immediately goes, you hear him shout, ambush! At which point, all of the guys become visible as they break cover and start moving, actively searching for where the arrow came from. You see him draw a long sword and a short sword as he readies his actions. Adantos.
All right, can I make a thematic stealth roll for whether I go like back in behind them or in front of them? You know.
You want to go around behind him because you're still hidden.
Yeah. Like, I don't want to waste my action being stealthy, but like, I
Yeah.
would like to try and like just sneak up, basically appear behind him in a also as a cultist and go, "Hello,
Okay.
boys."
Yeah,
Get 'em, boys!
absolutely. I like the plan.
Step up to the bar, boys.
Give me a stealth roll. Of course, they're crashing through the bushes, but they're really not paying that much attention. Yep, you are behind the line.
Uh, then I'll hold an action to like attack one of them if they realize that I'm not one of them. But other than that, I'll stick with them for the moment.
Okay. Zarek, are you back? Nope, he just stepped away. Okay.
I mean, I probably could have attacked one and killed one through this turn, but I think it's
Okay,
a bit funnier just to launch in with them.
being sent on another errand. Go ahead. I don't know how long this one's gonna take though.
Oh, come on. They can do it themselves, can't they?
No, unfortunately not. I'm basically just going to get food right now, so
So, going to be like 30 minutes, an hour?
20-30 minutes, yeah.
Oh, it's a food run. Okay.
You take
Yeah.
your turn, right?
I mean, I'm perfectly fine with one of y'all taking my turn for me while I'm gone, so.
Well, you're up right now.
Oh. We can see them all now?
Yeah, they're coming out.
Yes.
Yep.
Alright,
Yep, Kaz dropped one with a nat 20.
There's 5 approaching you from the north. Wink.
25 to hit for minimum damage.
You hit him with 2 javelins?
No, just one.
Just one. Okay. All right. Minimum damage though. Okay.
Yeah.
Are you moving or just
No,
staying
I'm
right
staying
there?
put.
Okay. Pass your turn.
And I will be back in a bit.
All right.
I'm coming.
Oh. Cash. Oh, come on. Everybody was thinking it.
You hear chanting as you see a person that looks very much like a priest casting a spell. This one, Adontos, that's directly in front of you, unidentified number 7, he looks like he's going to be charging at Zarek. Are you going to do anything?
Nope. Let him charge.
He moves and dashes, so he can't attack once he gets there.
Round 3.
Kaz,
Fight.
foe, you're still hidden.
I'm gonna pick them off one by one.
So which one are you targeting?
V, whoever V is.
V, the veteran,
Oh, okay.
The big
the,
guy.
the gruff leader.
Oh,
Hack,
again.
hack.
Oh, fucking hell.
DM declares hacks. God damn.
Oh god, he took that.
Yeah, you sink an arrow into his rib cage. You know it should have been a killing blow. And he looks down and snaps the haft off as it's poking out of his chest. And you are no longer hidden. Or you still have movement. Are you going to move away? Or are you going to stay put?
Yes.
You
I'll
made
move.
it.
I'll move.
You break cover and dash back. Got it.
Leave the front line to the door.
This guy gets to right here, realizes, holy shit, there's a dwarf there. He had to go into a dash movement, so he can't attack. The veteran growls, I'm gonna fucking kill that. He gets to right there, realizes, holy shit, there's a fucking dwarf in red playmail. How did he
I,
not hear him?
I was going to trip him.
He wheels, he looks at you, and he swings his longsword and short sword. And misses with both attacks. You see the cleric come around the edges of the bushes as well. He is still chanting.
Oh shit.
And let's see. You see a column of flame appear over Zarek. And like a radiating light bursts down upon him, sacred flame, and engulfs him in a blinding hot, white hot flame for just an instant. And then it disappears. The guy that charged at Zarek runs up and tries to stab him with the spear. And it is easily turned aside. Adontos, all hell's
Alright.
breaking loose.
Odontus
Dudes,
had planned on
dudes are throwing
using.
flames and spears and all kinds of shit.
Odontus had planned on trying to blend in a little longer, but seeing as
I
shit's
know.
kicking off.
It's what I wanted to do, but
Oh no, you hit those nat 20s. Don't you say anything. You did amazing. Okay. And Zarek hit unidentified one with a javelin, correct?
Yes, he is wounded.
Is the javelin still in him?
Um, yes, as near as you can tell. But
Alright, I'll
while you're standing there, you also hear somebody to your left chanting.
okay. That's fine. I'll step back and I'll say, "God, the caster," and then I'll step up to the caster and rage.
Oh, okay.
And then I'll put my hand on his shoulder and then just stab him with one of my claws. Reckless attack, of course.
Of course. And it's a hit. As your clawed hand slams into him, his chanting stops.
Right, and then with my second attack, I'll go for his throat.
Man, you dropped a 1 and still hit with a 6.
Thank God.
Nice.
You rip his throat out. Classic
And,
werewolves. Classic werewolf style. There's just ragged flesh comes away in your hand.
and then I look back at the other cultists and have a look. Did they notice? Did they realize that I just killed the caster behind them, or were they too focused?
Oh, they were focused right up until they realized that their protection had fallen off.
All right. Well, if I see him like looking back at me, I'll like bring one of my hands up to like my face, and I'll lick some of the blood off my claw, and I'll just stare at him.
Okay.
Um, that's. Actually, no, I still have movement. I'll just step into range with them, and I'll say, well, looks like you're not going anywhere.
Okay. He he turns around and looks at you, and he's like, "Wait, you're one of us?" No. And he goes to
Imposter!
attack you. Imposter, heretic, and he tries to stab you with his spear. And misses. All right, Zarek. What is Zarek going to do? Ooh, let's just whip out the halberd and attack this guy. Ah, that's why. Okay. He had both of them targeted.
Now you hit both of them, though.
Really long
What the fuck
halberd.
did I do? Ah, God damn it.
Oh no, he's gone. Zerek's been disintegrated. No.
Zarek has been blown up.
Oh my God! Looks up at the sky. That the dragon's back. It's lightning red. Just destroyed Zarek. No, not another one.
Okay, I'm gonna roll some damage here. The halberd doesn't take him down. It definitely hurt him, and he stands there stunned, unable to move. Bishop, you got a whole pile of guys to your right and to your left.
Yeah, Bishop's going to look at the veteran and do a little, toll the dead. And he failed. And he's damaged, right? He's taken damage already.
Yeah, he's taking damage. He took a nat 20
Oh,
to
that
the chest.
sucked. That sucked. Then he's going to bonus action spiritual weapon and put it on the other side of him and swing at him. And do a little damage. That's better. And then he's going to pass his turn.
We're gonna skip Zarek because he's already gone. Bishop,
Oh, it's me again.
don't you love how initiative comes back around?
Yeah, he's going to do another Toll to Dead. And he failed. See if we can get some better damage. There we go.
Nice.
And then he's going to swing again from the backside with that spiritual weapon. And do a
that
little
hits
more
too.
damage. Oh, come on. And
Swings
he's
and
going to pass his
roundabouts, as
turn.
they say.
Oh, wait, he's going to bonus action before he passes his turn. He's going to bonus action some Shield of Faith. Boom, put that on there. Actually, I'll put that one on there.
You put it on him.
Oh, did I put it on him?
Yeah, him and yourself.
Yeah, that veteran. Let me see. I could delete that one. There we go. Take it off of him. Yeah, I hit the wrong button. Hit the target button instead of self button.
All right.
Then he's going to pass his turn.
All right. I think Zarek is gonna hit number 7 again with his halberd. And it misses. So he will hold the rest of his action. Number 8 is going to try and spear you. Adontos.
Yes, bring it on.
And he misses. The veteran drops his short sword and grabs his long sword with both hands. And he's going to swing twice. And both times miss. It's hitting you. It's glancing off that fine plate mail you're wearing. He's going to hit Zarek with another Sacred Flame. And
Success.
so nothing happens. The flaming light washes over Zarek, but nothing happens. Identified number 1. Going to target Adontos. And misses. And
Uh-oh.
Zarek gets hit with a spear. Oh, that hurt. As he finds a gap in the armor and drives the spearhead home. Adontos.
Okay. Dantos will attack identified 1, the one injured, with 1 claw swipe. Adonis he'll be attacking like both of them once, so essentially he's doing like he's bringing both his arms in for a swing, but you know, one at a time. I meant to do that recklessly, but who cares? I'll do the next one.
Damn.
And then you know, simultaneously my other claws swing for this guy.
And that's also a hit. And he goes down.
Okay. Then, keeping my head sort of down, I'm gonna run out of the forest and say, "They've got reinforcements up there!" and like run away, like run from, run out of the forest here as like a cultist, you know. Try and
And
make
you're
them think there's more
covered
people.
with blood. Roll
Yeah.
deception.
Let's see if Adontis can pull this one off. No. Maybe.
Oh, they buy it.
Okay, perfect.
All right, pass your turn.
Yep, that's my turn. That's my movement.
He's going to come around and he's going to try and stab Bishop with the spear from behind. And nothing can pierce your armor, man. Foe.
Faux shizzle, take him out.
Which one? The cleric?
Well, I don't care who you take. Just take one out.
Okay.
Cleric could be a pain in the ass. Another
Oh
one.
my god.
Holy crap.
We have the best
What the fuck?
the best person on our team ever.
Boom, baby.
3 crits in a row.
That I've been DMing a long goddamn time. And I ain't never seen 3 in a row.
And they're flat ones too. It's not even advantage or anything insane.
Right.
Right. Natural 20s.
With no advantage.
That's insane. All
So
right.
Shiz is here for the ambushes.
Well, she is the huntress.
The huntress is like, you want to set up an ambush? Say less.
All right. Are you going to move anywhere? Or are you just going to stay put?
Staying pretty.
Okay. Standing pretty. Got it. All right. This guy, he's going to try and hit Bishop again.
Eventually, they got to get one through.
Nope.
Hey, you
Nope.
put shield of faith on yourself. Let the faith flow through
Right?
you.
I mean, Tempest is like, nah, he don't need none of my protection. He's good. All right. Before we do anything, odds on another nat 20.
Wow. If she does it again. I'll quit.
Kaz, you're up.
Oh.
Almost.
Oh, 2 ones?
2 ones.
That's payback.
Minimal damage, but 3 natural 20s in a row. You cannot complain.
Right? She still hit. She could have
Yeah.
missed.
That's wild. All right. Are you gonna move or do anything else?
Nope.
Okay.
Damn, this veteran's still standing. What a dick.
I'm still standing. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And you feel the point of the spear glance off your armor again. Adontos.
It's Odontus. We'll see. Seven's pretty beat up. Bishop is still surrounded. So he'll run in.
All right.
Recklessly attack all of these guys.
You gonna run
Next
through the
to
bush?
Bishop. Yeah, may as well.
Screaming like a banshee?
No, because I'm on the cover right now.
Oh, yeah,
They
that's
still
right.
think I'm one of them.
I think you're coming to help.
They think I'm here to help them, but little do they know, I'm definitely not. Um, can you see that movement? Oh no, did it not go
Yep.
through? All right, then I will slash the first guy.
Nice.
Nice. And you drop him,
All right, perfect. And then I'll attempt to drop the second guy.
and that hits as well.
Max.
And you drop him. Suddenly, you feel like you're not quite as surrounded, Bishop.
Now I used 20 to get here, so I'll use my final 10 to just get in with this veteran. And I'll say, Bishop, what was taking you so long over here? I already mopped up the team on my side. I'm here to help now.
I got the big guy.
And that'll be it for Adontis.
Right. Zarek is going to try and take down this last cultist here by him, and misses. Bishop.
Well, I'm tired of messing with this guy, so I'm gonna. How tall is he?
He's about 6'4", 200.
6'4". How tall am I?
He's pretty stout.
I'm 5'4", so if I could reach up and touch his head, reach up and touch his forehead, and see if this hits him. Oh yeah, so I'm gonna reach up and touch his forehead, kind of like a preacher says, heal, and he's gonna inflict wounds instead.
Oh shit.
And as his hand reaches his forehead, you're gonna see this necrotic his face just starts turning black and blood vessels start popping out and his head just explodes. Poof! And a fine mist of blood gets all over Odontos and Bishop Hammond. And then he's going to move the spiritual weapon 5, 10, 15. How far can I move it? 30 spiritual weapon. How far does it move? 20 feet. So I can reach that guy. 5, 10, 15. Nope, just shy. So he's going to start making his way over here.
Okay.
Pass his turn. That was a level 1 spell.
Another spear attack at Zarek misses as he realizes Bishop is coming at him. Adontos.
Adontis will walk up, final guy that we can know about, and recklessly claw him.
And you hit. And you kill him. We
He
are
had
out of
one.
combat.
He had 1 hit point.
You're free to move
Odontis is
about the building.
covered in blood, like head to toe. He needs a new cultist robe at this point.
There's plenty of them around here.
Yeah, the ones from up where Odontis were aren't in good shape, I imagine.
The ones with full
Oh.
shizzle, just put an arrow through.
Odontis will go find the first body that got like one shot and just with the nothing and go, okay, this one looks clean enough, and put a new cultist robe on.
She one-shot the cleric too. The priest.
Oh, there you go, Bishop. That's what you could wear. You could wear the cleric clothes.
Yeah, I'll go get the cleric's robes.
Okay.
I'll put them on my inventory sheet. Add a line. What are these? Cultist cleric.
let me drop it into the party inventory.
Oh, okay. Well, then I don't need to. I'll delete that line.
There you go. Their robes, spears. The veteran had a short sword and a long sword and a heavy crossbow.
Ooh, potion of healing. Cultist outfit. I just need one. So let me drag one. Put it over here.
Yeah, Dantes will take one of the spears as well, just for disguise.
Okay. So, Roran, while you were gone, Kaz busted out with a total of 3 nat 20 attacks in a row.
Very nice.
Yep. Yep. First time I've ever seen anything that good in 30 years of DMing.
I guess that makes up for Adantos' bad rolls.
Oh,
Hey, combat happened and Odontus doesn't get bad rolls. I murdered all of them.
yeah. Yeah.
Who need
Just
who wants
just
the
don't ask
potion?
anything domestic. He cannot do domestic.
Fair enough.
I'm alright out of combat, but once combat happens, that's where Odontus shines.
Who needs a potion of healing?
Just to drink now or just to have in our inventory?
Yeah, it's in the party inventory. They had one.
Odontus doesn't have any healing items on him, so he could carry it on him in case he needs to heal one of you to
Yeah,
wake you up.
I got one potion of healing. You can have it.
I mean, Odontus doesn't really want it for himself. He wants it for in case one of you guys goes down and he needs to get you back
Or
up to heal him or something.
he might need it himself. You
True.
never know.
So who's holding the potion of healing?
Well, Dantos took it.
Okay.
Anybody need an outfit and a spear? Cultist outfit and spear to disguise yourself?
Do any of them have a holy symbol on them?
Well, the spear is slightly different from normal, having been created specifically for Cult of the Dragon members, it would seem. So I would imagine it's got some kind of design to the spear.
Yeah, and the cult outfit says an outfit worn by a Cult of the Dragon member.
Right, that's
So
why
I would assume it has some symbol on it.
I took an outfit and a spear.
Okay. So Adontis is disguised, Bishop's disguised. Zarek, what are you and Foe doing?
It's not gonna hurt to go ahead and try, but I was hoping, given my size, I don't think any of them are gonna look that great on me as far as a disguise.
The veteran was 6'4". He's probably the tallest of the cultists.
Okay.
So unless you're significantly taller than 6'4", that would probably fit, or at least close.
Yeah, it'd probably be the closest. I guess they'd probably be better than what I got from the kobold, so.
Yeah. distinctly better.
Does the cleric have a holy symbol on him?
He does. The clerics do.
I will pick one of those up, toss one to Bishop, pick the other for myself, and I will actually switch the one I have hanging on my armor with that one. I
Did you put-
will hide away my normal one, but where I can get to it quickly if needed.
Okay.
Do you have an item for that, or just want to say it's part of the outfit?
Your deity approves.
You said approved, or
He when you tuck his symbol away and you pick up Tiamat, and the intent is to use it as a means to sneak in and disrupt the cultist and engage in your paladin duties as a conquest paladin. He approves. You get the stamp, the deity stamp of approval in your actions.
okay, I can work with that.
The alternative is you just picked up the opposing side.
Eh,
You know what I'm saying? So it could have gone either way.
given my god's not a traditional, I wouldn't say they're exactly opposed to one another.
All right. So everybody's geared up. Kaz, are you grabbing robes and dressing like a cultist?
Like if,
Like a bloody cultist?
like everybody else, yes.
Okay. You see the wisdom in going in all sneaky like. So once you are dressed and everybody you picked up all their coinage and whatnot, eh, y'all are still in pretty good shape, as it were. So you continue to travel about another half a day. The train you're moving through is not difficult, but it's littered with boulders and brush. There are caves, and eventually the you come up to a rise and you see that there is like a mesa plateau ahead. What makes it a little bit different is that it's kind of the shape of a horseshoe. You can see that the lower portions of the plateau rise from the surrounding land, but quickly ascends to 150 feet above the ground in a cliff face. Boulders form jumbled heaps around the bases of the cliff, and there are shelves at various places along the interior of the horseshoe and exterior. And amongst that is grass and more brush and uh, boulders and a few scrubby trees. And you can get to any side. You've not approached it, but you can see off in the distance there are 2 guard towers. There's one at the entrance of the horseshoe, and then you can see another one on one of the big larger ledges towards the back of the horseshoe. And it's hard to get much more details without getting closer.
Oh, looks like we found the place.
And that is a rough outline of it. The spots are tents. They're big tents, they're small tents, they're tents all over. Kind of square looking things.
Are we on the map? Oh, there we go. I see a light.
So
Oh, I see an arrow.
yeah, I put an arrow on the map to point towards one of the guard towers.
Are the tokens on the map?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay. I say all I see is a black map, black box.
Okay.
Before we continue, let me do one more thing real quick.
Okay. So from a yeah, I'll hold off till Zarek gets back.
Are we supposed to be seeing something on the map?
We see a very long green line.
That's all that's on the map.
It maybe just hasn't loaded yet.
Did it not share?
No, it's got the grids on it.
Okay.
Now it's gone.
And now it's public.
Now it's back, but it's the same. Just a black box with a green line.
Okay. Before I
Raiders camp.
before I do anything with the camp, which direction are you all going to come in on? You can go right up the middle of the horseshoe and come in at ground level and try to sneak into the camp, or you can go up along one of the cliff faces and circle all the way around and come in from the backside. How do you want to approach this?
Rick's still not back, right? I was gonna wait for him before we discuss our plan. Because I mean, I don't just. You'd be hard pressed to convince him to walk into this camp at all. Like, well, why would we walk into an enemy encampment? We're just here to.
Well, we're disguised
Yeah.
too.
You are disguised. You're bloody and disguised.
Yeah, disguise works at a distance, but once they see us up close, I don't think it'll hold. But you know, if we're talking about things like this, Odontus wouldn't, because he got given the spyglass, right? So if we go up onto the ridge line, we don't have to enter the camp. We can maybe sit there for like half an hour while Odontus peeks at the spyglass and tries to work out, how many people there are and sort of the layout, so we
The
can relay
defenses.
that. Because that's all we're here for, is to work out where it is. I mean, we found where it is, so job done.
Yeah, we just need to go back and report, right? Or we're not here to get the little the monkey.
We've heard about it, and it's like an option, but Odontus doesn't have a death wish. Because assumedly, like, the person that took Zarek down immediately is in this camp with other people, along with a bunch of cultists.
If you look at the stream, you can see what we see.
Wait, it loaded for you?
No, I'm just saying. We can't see shit. I'm talking to Horace. Maybe he stepped away.
Nope. Nope. You'll see stuff as soon as I put you on the map. I just need to know
Oh,
which direction you're coming in from, so I can put you on the map in the right location.
Understood. Yeah, Odontus's vote is going up like the ridge and not approaching from the front or anything.
sounds fine to me because
Whatever that option was.
we really don't need to go into the camp, do we?
Odontus does not want to. We're not even really being paid much for the job anyway, so
Right. He didn't
Yeah.
even give us horses. Cheap bastard.
Yeah, he was pretty cheap. That is true.
Mm.
You thinking about something?
Who? Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was getting my charging cord for my phone. There we go. Mm. Are we doing Cowboys and Indians tomorrow?
I hope so.
I would assume so.
I haven't heard any reason why we shouldn't.
Gary Kahn.
Uh, oh, did he decide not to go, or is he going to still go? I
I
have
don't
it on
know.
good authority that my in-laws just drove through Indiana today, and it was pretty nice.
I know
Windy.
Drake went. He went to Gary Kahn.
He- They said that it's windier in Indiana than it is out in Kansas, and I find that awful hard to believe. But
I know it was snowing like a mug up there last weekend. Last week sometime. Like Monday and Tuesday. They got like 2 or 3 feet of snow in Wisconsin.
Jesus, no, thank you. I say as I'm about to move to West Virginia.
It don't snow around here. Well, maybe up in West Virginia. I don't know.
Yeah, up in the mountains,
That's a
they get
higher altitude.
yep, they get snow every year. But no, I think that when the blizzard hit, he was like, nah, I don't think I'm gonna go. But maybe he changed his mind. I don't know. Roaring, you back?
Oh yeah, Drake posted some pictures at Gary Kahn. He's there.
My cat is dying tragically.
Oh,
He is alone. Well, he's not alone. He just thinks he's alone. So he must cry for attention.
that's my cats do the same thing even when they're not alone.
Exactly.
Donnie's still sleeping on my bed.
I don't know what he would do if he were actually alone. Chase the other cat around.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back. So
Sorry
the
about that.
no, it's good. We're just trying to decide which edge of the map to get a peek at the encampment from.
And Bishop and Odontus are set on not going into the camp, and so our plan is to just go up on the ridge line and use my spyglass to scout out the info we need before we just leave.
Does that sound like a plan?
Sounds like a good plan to me.
Okay, north side, south side, or all the way around to the back side.
Backside.
Whichever is easiest to avoid notice if we have to run.
All right, can't tell if that hides it or not.
What are you looking to know if it's hidden? Oh,
There's like a green foresty block here for line of sight.
I mean, I can see the whole map, so.
Okay, good. That's good. So you are on the cliff edge, about 80 feet from the edge of the cliff.
uh, I'll look to the huntress and I'll say, "How's your vision like, Foshes?"
Um, I'm a cat, so it's good. I can see.
Alright, perfect. I'll hand Foshes the spyglass, and I'll say, "Sneak up to the legend. Try and get as much info as you can from looking at the camp. How many there are, where they're hiding, you know, what their layout's like. Think you can do that?"
We
Yep.
can belly crawl to the ledge.
How about Foshes crawls to the ledge and then lets us know if there's anyone who would potentially spot us, and then we can crawl to the ledge.
Alright. I see a cave. There's a cave down there.
There is a cave, and if you get close enough to the edge, I'll start describing more stuff.
Bo Shizzle's belly crawling up there.
Faux Shiz is belly crawling up to.
to the
Okay.
edge with the spyglass.
Okay. She's being the stealth person of the team. Got it. So
How late in the day is it?
it's getting late in the day. It's probably 7, 8 o'clock. This is actually a good place to stop if you want to stop, because it gets fun next few sessions.
Yep. My main concern was, is there going to be enough light to cause that spyglass to reflect?
Good point.
That's a great thing to have brought up that I'm sure Horace hadn't thought of before. Amazing. I'm sure the cat's sneaky. They'll never know.
I mean, no doubt about it either. I don't want to get caught.
Hey, that's why we're not going into the camp.
We're
Horace was trying to
we're
convince us to go in.
we're 80 foot up the cliff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Even if they see a little reflection, they ain't. What are they gonna do?
Well, there's a couple guard towers, and there's
We're 80 feet up in the air. Long ways from them. We can
And if they
run.
have a dragon nearby?
in a like a cave maybe.
Yeah.
It's okay, we can run.
Yeah.
I'm sure a dragon won't come out just because someone saw a glint on one of the hills.
I mean, they had a blue one when they attacked the town.
Now I don't know much about dragons, but it more looked like they were going with the dragon than having the dragon do what they want.
Right. And what are the odds of somebody seeing a reflection off a little spyglass 80 feet up in the air
In the brush.
in the bush? Yeah.
You know, someone comes up to investigate, we're all wearing cultist robes. We say, well, we will put on patrol up here. It's a great overlooking spot to make sure we're safe, obviously.
Yeah, I
your
don't
plan.
trust you on that one.
It's a risk we should be willing to take.
I'm not against it. Just saying, be careful.
All right. Well, at that point, I think we should stop for the night. And it was a really good session.
That was good. I really enjoyed the Huntress.
20 crit, 20 or 20. 3 crits in a row.
3 in a row.
Like most characters, I would be like, you'd still be pretty hyped, but on a rogue, it's like, oh, that's perfect,
Right.
you know? Like, perfect. We've ambushed these people that were trying to ambush us, and just 3 clean shots straight through people.
It
That
was
is
awesome.
that is wild. I yeah. It's just wild, damn it. Anyway, everybody have a great evening.
Yeah.
And see a couple of you tomorrow night if we do Cowboy and Engines. And
Otherwise, we'll
Yeah.
be back in a couple weeks.
Yep.
So I'm going to shut down the stream.
Yep.
Goodbye,
Hope you all like the
stream.
plot twist with Mistra being murdered, and
Yes.
Yeah, now we got to find whoever's got her powers. All right. Good night, stream.
And Grimfoot, he's the breaker of bone. And in the entry, you hide in shadow.
Sorry about all the interruptions tonight.
Cross through the void of guardian. He stands as a guardian, a watchful soul. Skuggarden sager dina grauer. What can a man do when death is calling? Frosted Eldar loga á fjöllum svörtu.
Andar græða gróða foreldra.
Kaldir skuggar í gljúfrum dýs.
Standing on the eve of ruin,
Í stormi
lich God from the void,
heyrir þú.
an ageless wonder turned to heart.
Elli og ísköldum nætur þess.